A new workplace trend kicked off earlier this year, and it's been booming ever since. Now, it's called Returnship, and it's helping more people get back into the workforce.
Yeah, career coach Aneri Desai joins us to help explain what it is and how to make it work for you. Welcome back to the show. Nice to see you.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
So explain, what exactly is Returnship?
Sure. So the returnship program is designed for people who are out of the traditional workforce for some time. So for example, stay-at-home parent, somebody who took time off from work to be a primary caregiver to their family members. And this program is typically 12 weeks to 6 months in duration, where candidates are hired based on their prior work experience and education background. And participants get training, mentors, hand-on experience around latest tools and technology in their field. And there is also a possibility to convert this into a full-time opportunity with the same company. And companies have different naming convention for this program. So Returnship, Act 2, Second Act, Re-entry, Relaunch. So there are different naming convention, but they all fall under the same Returnship umbrella. And just like college applications, the companies open slots twice or once a year. And once they announce, applicants can apply and go through a typical hiring process, which is an application, recruiter screening, meeting with the hiring manager and team members.
Okay, so how do you find the right opportunity for you? And is it the same as a regular job search?
Absolutely, yes. It's same as regular job search. So instead of looking at your titles like data analyst, you are going to look for returnship data analyst. So look for this keyword returnship and all the options will show up. Some of my favorite websites to research more about this topic and what companies offer these returnship options. My favorite websites are iRelaunch, Path Forward, Reach Higher, and of course, working with me because I specialize in helping you get back to the workforce. And some traditional job search platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed.
So let me ask you this. Before applying, what are some of the questions people should be prepared to answer during a returnship interview?
Yes, so the application process, when you fill out your online application, they will ask you typical questions like, why are you interested in our company? Why did you take time off? Why is now a good time for you to participate in this program? What do you want to get out of this opportunity? And most common question is, what did you do in your time off? How did you use your time off productively?
Now, we know a lot of times when there's a gap in your employment, that can be looked at as something negative. So parents who may be returning to work after raising their children, what type of ways should they be answering those questions for their time off? What should they be saying?
Yes, so I want to tell everybody who is coming back to the workforce, own your decision. No need to hide that you took time off. People get hired all the time. So own your decision. Do not beat around the bush. My favorite formula is tell them a story. Why did you take time off? What professional skills did you implement during your time off in your personal life? And how did you stay in touch with the industry trend? So for example, if you were a project manager before taking time off, I want you to say, well, I loved being a project manager in the company I work for, but I decided to take some time off to focus on my family. As a primary caregiver, I continued using my project management skills, such as time management, conflict management, prioritization, negotiations, budgeting with my toddlers, and also with vendors and contractors for my home improvement projects. And I also facilitated monthly meetings at XYZ committee or organization in my local chapter. So this will tell people that though you took time off, you stayed in tune with your profession and you continued using your skills.
It's a brilliant way to talk about each one of those. Aneri, nice to see you as always. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Well, for more career help, you can always follow Aneri on Instagram or information right there up on your screen.